It's just the people UK JFK 2.0. I'm just doing another update. I'm going to make a new change for this year. Basically, me and some of my friends have been talking about a podcast. I'm all about getting together and then basically talking about some of the things I talk about, because there's a lot I want to talk about to you guys, but it's very divided down in my mind, and if I talk about one thing, a lot of people won't make sense of anything, because my mind, as I found over the years, it's basically thinking in multiple different I'm thinking about multiple different things at a time, and always thinking of where, never being able to stop. I think that's just part of the PTSD that I've got. But basically, we're going to start at looking at doing a podcast with my mates, and basically we're going to talk about some of the things that I've researched, what they've researched, what they've experienced through their life and my life, and then basically we're going to see if that connects with all you guys in the world, and then we're going to find somewhere in everything that I've talked about on my channel is basically, I'm not looking at just the negatives, I'm looking at the positives. I want to find the solution, because these people are not looking for a solution, they're just looking to keep the circle going round and around and around, and I'm not having that anymore. They're defying the human race, defying mankind, defying God's name, and at the end of the day, they're just falling the way of the devil, and this is where it's going to stop, and we're going to talk about this as we've been given this intelligence to do so. So the first question I'm going to get started off with, so I'm listening to my music as I do it every day. So, understanding both sides. So I'm going to go straight into this, yeah? Understanding both sides. So if you look at all my music, so I've just been listening. Literally, we'll go through it as I will listen to my music, I'll just describe what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, because of me being a very spiritual person, I can understand both sides, good and evil. So, and also, the other thing about understanding both sides is, like, you've got to go there yourself and live it. Like, you've got to understand what it's like to be evil. Like, for me, I trained as a soldier, so you're basically living like these people. You're trying to think like your enemy and be your enemy, but essentially you understand why they're doing this, and just trying to make them see the light in it, essentially, and make better for their life, instead of repeating this circle and making lives better. And once we start somewhere, maybe we can actually cause a chain reaction that will help everybody in this world, because we're not using the resources to the full intentions of the people. And see that from a soldier's point of view, I see that's being wrong, because we're sworn to protect our country, foreign and from foreign and domestic, but I'm not seeing any of that. I've just seen people being brainwashed and then killing each other. I don't have to explain what I've seen, because the media fucking post all that shit every single day. They just post negativity. But before I digress, understanding both sides. So my understanding of this is the Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. So there's 2 meanings to every song. So that to me is understanding good and evil, and it's mainly good and evil, because you can just look at backmasking and look at most of these songs that in the 80s, the 90s, 70s, you got like the Beatles. They did a lot of satanic backmasking stuff, so you can all look into that. I've looked into music really deep down, but the music is the only one thing that I know that can probably join us all as one. So guys, I'm just going to look for a nice little song here. I've got a song here right in front of me, and this is the score, Born for This. So this, to me, this is a song that I found halfway through my spiritual progress, and I think this is, yeah. I'm checking my vitals, I'm drawing my battle lines, going to war again. Feeling the rhythm inside of my chest, all I need is just a pen. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. Don't care for the critics, my words are like physics and force that they can't stop. They just don't get it, I think they forget I'm not done till I'm on top. I know I was born for this. I know I was born for this. I believe we can write a story. I believe we can be an army. We are the warriors who learn to love the pain. We come from different places, but have the same name. Cause we were born for this. We were born for this. We are the broken ones who chose to start the flame. Watch So it's a very uplifting song. The lyrics, lyrics are the way of life for me, guys. So, but I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play this. Me and my mates were laughing at this the other day. But I was going through my spiritual journey in 2020. And it happened on April the 1st, and it went on for at least 30 days plus. And it was the most powerful thing I've ever felt. And trust me, if you want to know between good and evil and you want to know the truth, I suggest you start seeking. So, as the Bible states, seek and it shall be found, knock and the door will be opened. And that's all. So, where's it gone now? We'll find it now for you guys. Where's it gone? I've got it all set. It's all on my YouTube channel. They're all split down into categories. So you've got spiritual warfare, freedom of speech, and then peace and music for the soul. And then you've got all the other playlists that you see on my playlist are basically just from my upbringing. So Blues Brothers, I love the film, awesome film. Rammstein, that's just from working. So I've always loved all genres of music, doesn't matter what type it is. They've all got a message to say. And what you find with most people these days is that if you come to that understanding now that we all are basically, if you watch a film Lucy, because I love my films as well, so look at the film Lucy, and in that film there it talks about atoms passing messages on, and that's essentially what we are. So that we are essentially a high being passing on messages to one another. We're only learning from our mistakes, essentially. And all this ties in with the question of understanding both sides. So, you look at someone who's had their life handed to them from the day one. You look at most politicians today, really. So, they're fucking spot brats. So you look at how they run a country. They don't know the stress, anything that any hard-working individual in the lower society does. Like someone like your wife be going to work. Everyone's got to work. That's the end of the day. Everyone's got to work. But these people in this society, they ain't looking to work for us. They're just looking to get that money, that paper. And this is where we need to draw the line. It's either for the money or for each other. And that's where we need to draw the line. It's that money is not our God. You watch They Live. Money is not our God. It's not. We are one another. We can work. In this system that we've got, we can work it. Hey, it's been done before. It was done a long time ago, before they shot JFK, and we can still do it now. So let's start understanding. Everything I say, guys, try and depict it like the Bible, like I've done with the Bible. It's basically, it's a massive code. It's like a spiritual book, and it's a code in there. So my way to understand it as a code in my head, or for you to understand, it's to understand so you look at the heaven in the Bible. Heaven. Look at the definition of heaven. The definition of heaven is sky. What do you do most days? You look at your mobile. You're trying to take your eyes off the sky and what's around you. So your perception of reality. And it's not going to be you they're going to be focused on. It's your kids after you. They're not asked about you, because they'll get rid of you on in the next 100 years, like they do with this generation. They're doing now with COVID, bringing out a fucking disease or a virus every 100 years. You look at that shit, 1920, 2020, 1820. It's fucking all there, the dates and times. Try looking in the gematria of that stuff if you want to understand that. If for me, I've tried telling my mates, so understanding numbers is the biggest one. So if you look at gematria for that, English gematria or Jewish gematria, and you look at it's the alphabet, but it's basically 26 letters, the alphabet. So A1, B2, and you basically, it's all numbers, guys. Go and look. It's like the Matrix. It's absolutely amazing. It's like you can see how these people are talking to you. The first thing, the thing that interested me into this is knowing your enemy. And knowing there's a lot of codes in this world and a lot of ways of people talking with each other. It's on Morse code. You've got hackers, mate. You've got everything. You've got computers. There's always many different ways of talking with each other, even language for that matter. But English language is the one most decrypted in this world today. So, and for the people, the evil people out there, the elite who like to learn from our ways and like to testers with MK Ultra, exposures to viruses and diseases. These are the other side. So we're at the top, guys. We're not in the top. We're in the middle right now. We need to find out where we're going wrong. I can see where we're going wrong, and most people do. The older generation, for that example, you ask any of the older generation, they know. But what I'm looking for, basically, is I'm going to do a podcast and we're going to talk about certain subjects, highlighting different areas in the world today, even if it's Greek mythology to ancient mythology to what's going on today in present day, and comparing them things with back in the past, because these people don't like breaking up their past. They like to do it to us. No, trust me, don't get me wrong, they like to do it to us all the time. But when it comes to them, and they want to know about their family and what their family have done and things, it's like, nah. It's like, nah, fuck you. I know what these bastards are doing, and the truth will come out in the end. I know that. Karma will catch these bitches in the end, and then the truth will be known. The secret societies will be made public, like JFK wanted to. I'm gonna play another song here now. I found this song during my spiritual 30 days. It was quite a crazy song, and because a lot of things were coming towards me, I'm like, I can't really describe it. If unless you're a spiritual person yourself, you experience things in different ways. It's very crazy, but it makes you a human being you are today. It makes you a more powerful human being. It makes you more understanding of life. It makes you more understanding of the basics and the basics of which is good and evil. You know this from being a kid, but it's depending on your family and how you've been brought up. See, from my family upbringing, guys, it's a military family, so you've got plenty of love there. There's plenty of a strong friendship and strong family. And when you bring that out into the world and you bring it to your friends, and you want the same for them to be loved and looked after and have all their dreams met. That's how what life should be. It should be a paradise. And when you look outside your window, you're thinking, this doesn't look like paradise. Someone's fucking around with us here, and we don't like it. It's in the flags as well, it's mad. Knights Templars, guys. It's a bit cringy, this song, guys, but go with it.
I am a soldier, a prayer warrior of the army of my God. The Lord Jesus Christ is my commanding officer. The Holy Bible is my code of conduct. Faith, prayer, and the Word are my weapons of warfare. I have been taught by the Holy Spirit, trained by experience, tried by adversity, and tested by fire. I am a volunteer in the...
Before it goes on to say that I am a volunteer in this army, when he says we've been tested by fire, during my spiritual experience, I've described this to my friends. I've basically been sat down watching TV with my mate outside of me, and I swear to God, it felt like something landed on me. And my first instinct at that point, well, what I could feel, it felt like something was surrounding my heart, because that's essentially what you see in most films today. It's surrounding the heart or the mind. But it surrounding my heart, it felt like I was being protected, but on the outside of my body, it felt like I was on fire. So that's to walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should feel no fear, no evil. And you can't see that stuff, guys. Remember that. It's invisible. That's why it's like when you watch the film National Treasure and you're like, and they say that there's a map on the back of the Declaration of Independence, and they tell them it's invisible, and they're just like, did Bigfoot tell you? It's like, nah, it's just you guys don't know this shit. Do you really think it's just gonna be handed to you on a plate? Like, these people who have been before you gonna just like make it easy for you to find? Jesus Christ, guys, it's like, it's a code. You've got to figure that shit out. Life's not gonna be that hard. Are you gonna either let it defeat you, or are you gonna fucking smash it out of the way and go, what blood? It is.
Army, and I am enlisted for eternity. I will either retire in this army at the rapture or die in this army, but I will not get out, sell out, be talked out. I am faithful, compatible, and dependable. If my God needs me, I am there. I am a soldier, a prayer warrior. I am not a baby. I do not need to be pampered, petted, primed up, pumped up, picked up, or pepped up. I am a soldier, a prayer warrior. No one has to call me, remind me, write me, visit me, entice me, or lure me. I am a soldier, a prayer warrior. I am in place, saluting my King, obeying his orders, praising his name, and building his kingdom.
When he's talking about building his kingdom, it's like my understanding of the Christian Bible. I didn't start looking into the. I was born a Christian, but I didn't start looking into religion really until that spiritual concept. Because I've seen a lot of spiritual things before that, and I can tell you that, but I'm not going to tell that about it now because I'll go into it too deep. And I've got witness for that because my mum was there as well, so she's into that shit. So you make your own decision. And there's a lot. And you go on YouTube now, and there's a lot. The one thing to understand from the media guys or the internet or people itself, people lie. Yeah. I joined the army because that's what my family did, and lying isn't in my nature. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and there's no point because there's enough lies out there. There's enough, as the Bible puts it in good terms. There's a lot of false prophets out there who will just sell their soul to the devil for money. And someone like me, I need money, mate, but I don't really need it. I just want the things. I know what I can get it, and I'll get it myself. I just want other people, to be happy and to gain their dreams and do what they want to do, but all understanding where you are, what you are, and the land you've been given to look after, and the animals to look after. That's the only thing you've been given. I spoke to a minister and he told me basically you've been put here to look after the land and the animals and to do what's necessary for you. What makes you happy. And you look at the Bible, you look at the Ten Commandments, and then you look at just life itself and the things you do in your life. Your dreams are not going to be exactly the same as mine. So I can go into what my dreams will be in the future. I can tell you on this. But I'm going to carry on with the video, guys, and this is all a nice learning channel. And I'm not pushing anything on anybody. I don't want to push anything. It's all about learning, guys. Knowledge is key. That's all it is. I'm just understanding I'm just trying to understand all this research and all this knowledge, mate, and understand it from my perspective, and then talk it to you guys, and then feedback in it. It's just God and man say feedback. It's either good or bad feedback. I'm not trying to make an enemy with anyone. I'm just trying to make more life peaceful and loving. That's it.
I am a soldier, prayer warrior.
And a soldier, for that matter, a soldier or a police officer, it doesn't have to be a soldier, it could be a police officer, it could be an ambulance, it could be anyone in any sort of an authority who has to deal with crime or anything that's evil in society, in the system today. Like fucking beating women, mate, beating kids, fucking killing people, rape, murder, psycho people. It's just... if you do you even know what's around you and what you've been taught, Jesus, man, like, learn, guys, come on, it's not that hard. It's like I want to say all the things in my head, but I just can't. Maybe we're being told something to do, or I'm being told something to do for you guys to make your lives better, but we need to do something here, guys. I don't know what it is going to be, but we'll learn along the way, because Rome wasn't built in a day, remember that.
No one has to send me flowers, gifts, food, cards, candy, or give me handouts. I do not need to be cuddled, cradled, cared for, or catered to. I am committed. I cannot have my feelings hurt bad enough to turn me around. I cannot be discouraged enough to turn me aside. I cannot lose enough to cause me to quit. When Jesus called me into this army, I had nothing. If I end with nothing, I will still come out even. I will win. My God will supply all my needs. I am more than a conqueror. I will always triumph. I can do all things through Christ.
Before it goes on as well, another thing about a soldier, guys, like, The brotherhood, mate. Oh, the brotherhood. Oh, the family you do have in the armed forces, mate, is absolutely amazing, guys. You would never experience that in civilian life. It's a proper brotherhood. And I'm not doubting the army or anything like that. The army was a good experience for me. I liked it. I loved every minute of it. But for me now in civilization, I don't want to leave any man or woman behind. And every soldier will probably feel the same way. You never want to leave anyone behind. It doesn't matter if your race, your culture, I don't give a shit what you are. As long as you're a good person, you're not trying to, and you're just trying to protect people. That's all we're trying to do. We're protectors of people, and then they're traits of God. You don't want to kill people. You don't want to do nasty things. You just want to live your life in a peaceful way and see people peaceful and happy and have the things, the essential things for life. Because a lot of people take things for granted. I tell you that, guys. You spend 2 weeks in the field, yeah. You spend 2 weeks in the field, yeah, scrubbing yourself out of a mess tin. Yeah, that's your hot shower and your hot bath. No hot meals. Oh God. And then you'll fucking love a hot shower and a hot breakfast. Ooh yeah. You do a lot of. Don't be dragged into these greedy things that the fucking society wants you to be, because these are people who sold themselves, already sold themselves to the devil, and these people are trying to drag you down with them. Don't let them.
I am a soldier, a prayer warrior. Devils cannot defeat me, people cannot disillusion me, weather cannot weary me, sickness cannot stop me, battles cannot beat me, money cannot buy me, governments cannot silence me, and hell cannot handle me. I am a soldier, a prayer warrior. Even death cannot destroy me. For when my commander calls me from this battlefield, he will promote me to a captain and then bring me back to rule this world with him.
Now that's a bit.
I am a soldier.
Now that's a bit off. That's yeah. If you believe in reincarnation, then maybe. If you believe in reincarnation, then there is traits out there where kids can remember their past lives. You can look at it on YouTube. It's crazy as hell. But like the stuff before, it was pretty on point.
Prayer warrior in this army.
And then getting across of like what a soldier is to life, and like my understanding of God and Jesus and all that crap, and the religions, nah, that they're all just to separate you guys. To be honest, we're all spiritual beings at the end of the day. And you look at devil, he's a spiritual being as well. So who do you think created him? And if you're trying to, the way I've understood it, mate, and where I've been going about this, it's nothing to do. Yeah, you've got good and evil, but it's the men and women on this planet now know that power and using it for their benefits, not the gods, because they think they're better than God, basically. And if you think you're better than God, then I have no pity for you, mate. You're fucking nothing but scum. A bit like Boris Johnson and all these other puppets that are out there. Fucking evil people, mate. I hate you, every one of you.
And I'm marching, claiming victory. I will not give up. I will not turn around. I am a soldier, a prayer warrior, and God has my back.
I hope so. Right. That was a nice, creepy but straight to the point thing. Hey, it is straight to the point, because I do like straight to the point things. So George Carlin, one of them, straight to the point. But it's understanding both sides and like where we're going with this. So you either find the God or the devil. Good, evil. There's, yeah. I'm still sticking with music though. I'm still sticking with what's good and what's bad. So what made me think of this song? Get me to this point. Yeah. Boosh. Look at my playlist, guys. Both sides. Good and evil.
There comes a point in life where you gotta learn to keep it moving. And what I mean by that is, you can't look at a problem, you gotta look through a problem. You see, the minute you stop, you die. The minute you understand that, you can start to live.
including many people, guys.
Books him a lot.
And they just don't know what's guiding them.
You know.
I'll do
Watch
this.
this. Nobody's doing this for me. Not even behind closed doors. Nobody's stopping this army. Cause that's gonna start wars. I hear they wanna know my story, but they don't.
Don't want to know yours. That's another thing, guys. My mum says to me, it's like, I'm not fussed as long as it's not affecting me. That's where people need to change, guys. Because this shit will affect us all at some point. It might not affect you, affect your kids.
I'm staring at this Bible as I keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers. Trying to understand your vision, all I see is damage. Just a bunch of dead bodies in the street camping.
Fucking tune,
A bunch
guys.
of lost souls on their feet.
I don't need to say no more than this song.
We supposed to be your children, I thought we family. You supposed to be my father, bro, I need answers. We don't need to die young, we just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers,
Fuck
but they keep
COVID
dancing.
and this
We just
fucking
want me number
live
one,
fucking
like
chaos,
Steve
mate.
Francis.
And fucking
Why
killing
my
us all
hands
off,
saying
mate.
praying out of
I know all
seas
these
vanish.
fucking guys know
Everywhere
about
I
this
turn, I'm
shit.
seeing MCs vanish.
Nah.
Lot of
Fucking
good
swear to
niggas
God.
gone, I don't understand it. Lot of
The truth will be
families
made
lost and they
known,
seem stranded.
and people
I
will
ain't
wake
trying
up
to
in this
disrespect you, I just need answers.
fucking
I
drama,
know you
chaos,
watching us from
fucking
heaven,
hole
thinking who to
in the
save.
circle that's
Cherry
going on
picking who should go
round and
next and who
round
should
for
stay.
years. I
I'd
can
be on
fucking
my
see
way
it.
to heaven if I knew the way. And bring
It's like
back
Luther,
every
mate. It's
good
like you
nigga
gotta
you choose
change,
to
mate.
take.
Nah,
They say
I
you
ain't
never
repeating the
wrong, but
same
try to
circle,
make
mate.
mistakes.
I'm gonna
'Cause you
fucking bring
taking the
everyone
wrong
together.
niggas, maybe you should trade. Trade us back all the real
Remove the
ones
fucking
who
evil.
the fakes. I think you should trade.
Bring
Give us
justice to
2
them.
pound back and say that nigga shook.
You don't have the right to take their life. Fuck them, lock them away, mate. Feed them bread and water for the rest of their fucking life. Everyone who's fucking sold their people down the drain.
Give us Biggie, give us Pun, give us Triple X. Take that
All
nigga
for
Trump,
fucking
which
money.
is the biggest threat. There's too much power for a coward with no intellect. There's a bigger
Money and
one,
oil
call it
and
a
all our
threat.
resources, gold, anything they can get for fucking their own. Nah, fuck you. That's not fucking yours to take.
But how you take a leader, then you take a leader with you. I ain't trying to disrespect, just need a leader with you. I ain't trying to overstep, just want a reason with you. Give us back our loved ones and take the evil with you. Let them suck it straight to hell, they don't need a vision. I need you to give us back Martin Luther. Take Martin Shkreli, give us back Malcolm. Take R. Kelly, R.I.P. Lil Snoop. Get that boy's life back. Take Eric Holder, give us Eric right back. I'm sending you this message, Lord, I hope you hit me right back. This team I'm on the wrong train, I know I'm on the right track. Cause Trayvon Gordon only did was try to fight back. Zimmerman walk around free, we don't like that. Why you take our mothers from us? Fathers and our sisters and our brothers from us. Got these children getting murdered while they double dutching. Wonder why the fuck you take Nipsey Hussle from us? Damn, he took a true king, a true brother from us. There's a fucking marathon, but they're running from us. Now everybody got guns, niggas up to something. And every gangster wanna prove that they tough or something. You know it's not fair to tell the truth. I've been in my feelings too. But if you took Emmett Till, at least take Dylan Roof. At least take James Holmes. I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back. Feds want me and then slam it down. Ain't no justice for Sandra Bland. We up like a Sailor fan. Lord, if you listen, I'm just looking for a hand
And
in
in
hand.
this song,
Take
I'm
out the
talking
fuck
about something
niggas and
about
give us
Michael
back our
Jackson.
fam again. Drowning in my tears, trying to pray for some. Wonder why you give us life for you to take it from us. Wonder why you give us family and erase it from us. Maybe hopefully you can have a conversation with us. Maybe I'm just probably tripping cause I need a hug. The hood can't find jobs, now we need a plug. Everybody and their mama trying to be a thug. I don't go to church cause I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed. Watching niggas follow trends like Simon says. I pray you give us back the real ones and try again. Or maybe take them niggas that deserve to die instead. Tommy Lauren run her mouth and then she get defensive. Laura Ingram laughing at death and disrespecting. I really feel like you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us back somebody who deserved the blessings. I left out a bunch of names that I forgot to mention. Cost too much to pay attention and it got expensive. Father, forgive me for I know not what I do, and now I'm reaching out to you hoping you hear me and return the message. I know that you got our back and that you're not against us. Or maybe you just love us so you doing shit to test us. I just kinda thought that you would do more to protect us. They say the good die young and I ain't on the guest list.
I'm speaking out, guys. Freedom of speech, bitch.
I don't know what
You mean it's gonna silence me? I wanna ask my questions like everybody else. Everyone should have a voice.
Took my mans from me, that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work. Devil's work. Devil's work.
That's what I'm gonna do for you guys.